And action. We are back in this InfoWar action. Okay, so yeah, and then like you all ever heard about that case of Stacy Rambold versus Charisse Morales? Stacy was a male teacher in his 50s. I think it was like 52, 53, 54, and the young girl who he fucked on his teacher's desk like 3 different times. He got one single charge for every time he fucked her on his desk, and which that whole scenario is all messed up. I don't agree with what he did at all. You know what I'm saying? If he would have married her, that would have been a legit scenario. But Americans just don't have that kind of common sense for some reason. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? And but I heard that because the judge originally gave that teacher, I remember every specific critical detail of this case. The teacher got 15 years in prison with all but 31 days in jail. So in other words, he served 31 days in jail and had the rest of the 15 years on probation. And then the public protested against that. You know, people up north really don't seem to have much common sense when it comes to the justice system at all. Take, for instance, that George Floyd case, when people protested against what happened with that. And so when this judge hands down this ridiculous sentence to this guy, and by the way, I was issued that judge when I committed my crime in Montana. That's a different point we'll get to later. But everybody is protesting for this judge to resign because they did not like the comment that he made about Charisse Morales because because he made this comment and said that well he said that she was just as much in control of the relationship as he was, and Charisse was older than her chronological age, and which I would say is definitely true. And the whole sheep public, they should have not came down upon him for what he said, because that was fucking true. And this is a wise dude that's been around the block numerous times. He must have been a good 75, 80 years old. I think he knows what the heck he's talking about. Now, yeah, so anyways, so I definitely find that to be true. Women, young girls from other countries, like Lena Medina, who had her first period at age like 8. We know she had it at like at least age 4. Okay. There's obviously reasons why many young girls from other countries will mature faster than American ones. When you consider all the fluoride in the tap water and the toothpaste and how that dumbs people down right there, the standard American diet, which is sad, which lacks key nutrients, because you have to have key nutrients because they said with Lena Medina, she went through something called precocious puberty, and they're trying to say that was totally, there was some fluke as to, dude, that's all BS. They live off the land in other countries. That's why the young girls reach maturity faster. How is it that I pick up on these things easier and faster than with other people? I don't understand it. But so anyways, back to that previous scene. in this soap opera when I was in that college town in Manhattan, Kansas, staying in that mobile home with that dude who brought over his niece. And she was trying to seduce me. And, you know, because they said, as I mentioned, that Stacey Rambold fucked that young Mexican girl on his teacher's desk like 3 different times. And before that time and place in Montana, when I was in Kansas in that mobile home in that college town, me and that young girl were playing go fish. And she had her legs, she was sitting right in front of me, and she had her legs spread wide apart. She had those same thin, short shorts on, and I'm pretty sure she was not wearing any panties. I could have easily saw her pussy, but again, I was trying to play hard to get, you know what I'm saying? And so the same vibes that teacher felt with Charisse Morales, I know I felt with that half native and half Mexican girl, because after in between or like after we were done playing go fish, or either that or in between it, she would say that she had to go to the bathroom, and when she stood up, I walked up to her, and she had her clothes on, and I had my clothes on, and I dry humped her. Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
Just fine.
You got a reason to be here?
I'm just making a YouTube video.
Of what?
Just some random content.
Sorry?
Some random content. We'll be back after here in a second.